Hello, you're listening to The Daily Grind with Rees and Wutang. He's Rees. Hello. And I'm Wutang. Enjoy the show. So I was thinking, Tom, if you could have any name, what would you have?
Juan.
I did not expect that. I was expecting something, I'll tell you what, Homer Simpson, right, off The Simpsons.
Yeah, that's a shit name, by the way.
No, I don't mean Homer Simpson. I mean, he changes his name in one of the episodes.
To Juan?
No, to Max Power. What a name.
Oh, yeah, that's alright.
Yeah, Max Power.
Max is a dog's name, let's be honest, though.
Max is a dog's name?
Yeah.
Well, you've just isolated all our Max named listeners, mate, so...
Juan, though.
See you later, Max. Juan, though, he's tuning in. Juans across the world, mate, are tuning in right now, as we speak.
Not only will people say it wrong, so you can sort of have a, be like, oh my god, you're so uncultured, why are you saying Juan?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can clear your throat. So,
yeah, no, I guess so. That's pretty good.
Juan.
I've actually got a Juan-related joke. Do you want to hear it?
Okay.
What do you call a Mexican basketball match?
Juan nil.
Juan on Juan.
Have you, what, a Mexican basketball?
I'm not sure why it's a one-on-one.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just like not.
If it was
a lot
boxing, Mexican boxing.
I don't know why I chose basketball match there. Right, that one needs refining. We'll come back. Give me 2 minutes. We'll come back to it.
Yeah, I'd have something like a bit Spanishy. I think Jose is quite good.
Okay, does this mean we're going to change your complexion as well? Because
I think I would have to fake tan just to kind of save face, wouldn't I?
Well, yeah, quite. Yeah.
Because I'm quite pale.
I would not feel comfortable calling you Juan.
Well, I've changed it now. It's that's what you're gonna have to call me. I like it.
Oh, okay.
Carlos, I quite like that.
What about surname? What about last name?
I think I quite want one of those names where it's the same word, as in Juan. If you know what I mean.
Joseph Josephson.
Yeah, or there's this woman. No, I'll tell you what name I want.
Go on.
There's a woman in the news at the moment. I can't remember what she's done.
Well, it's probably horrific to be honest, mate. But go on.
Her name's Gina DeJesus.
So what you want to be called, basically, is like I'm saying. You want to be Carlos Jesus, don't you, Tom?
No, I want to be Gina DeJesus. Right. But right.
Again, you've got to be born in a different part of the world to carry that off, mate.
No, do you know what? Guess where she's from?
Bolton.
No, she's from America. And her name's Gina DeJesus.
Well, a lot of people are from America, mate. I mean, you get a lot of sort of... If you were to say Polish, I would have thought, fuck me, fair enough.
But it's sort of like, the weird thing is Gina is the most sensible name about that name, if you know what I mean. Sensible part about that name.
Gina is sort of a pretty average, relatively plain name. No offence to all the Ginas out there.
DeJesus, though, is just... That is off the scale.
Well, it's quality, it's quality. And do you know what the good thing about that is, Tom? Is that she didn't choose her name DeJesus. It was given to her.
Yeah, that is
you know
nice,
what I mean?
actually, isn't it?
It's quite good. Because if, all her mates would be, laughing her out of the place if she's like, nipped down. Where do you get your name changed? Is what I want to know.
I don't know. I imagine the government do it.
Oh, right, yeah, no, you're right, you don't know, do you? You just write in.
I think if you say it enough times, it just sort of comes official.
Right, again, I wouldn't take this, word for word.
It's like, if I started calling myself Tom DeJesus. No, fuck it, Gina DeJesus. If I started calling myself
Gina, you might as well go the whole hog, mate.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Gina DeJesus it is.
Right, DeJesus, though, suggests it, like, of Jesus.
Yeah.
So it's like...
Well, you're the son of, I imagine. Oh, okay, so we're getting all this now. Oh, God, here we go.
Is she related?
Oh, shit. That's alright. Is she related to Jesus? I'm not sure. I mean, it's a little cocky because God would be like her uncle or something.
Wait, let's work that out. That means God and Jesus are brothers.
No, not necessarily. It means oh, if you're saying of Jesus, as in like the son of, like you get Jesus of Nazareth because he was from Nazareth.
But
Gina to Jesus.
Gina,
She was from Jesus.
From Jesus' ball bag. But no, I quite like that. But yeah, I don't know what she was. Oh,
you've not just remembered.
no, I know what story that's from now.
Right, can I guess?
Go
on. We're looking at a mixture of rape and murder, maybe a bit of incest in the middle. Possible involvement from Jesus.
Yeah, possible religious intervention. Yeah, she was one of these women who got like kidnapped by this guy called Castro. Not Fidel.
Okay, yeah, that's what popped into my mind. Right?
Yeah, I can't remember his first name. Yeah, and he just kept him in a.
It wasn't Juan, was it?
I hope not. I don't want my name tainted by some. Yeah, basically he just chained him up or whatever.
Oh, that's pretty grim.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the people who are found, like.
Yeah.
There's 3 people who have been found and they've been like imprisoned or whatever for 10 years.
Is that all they got? 10 years?
Oh no! I don't mean the people who were found were locked up straight away.
Straight away.
What do you think you're doing out of hiding?
Yeah. Well,
I mean, I thought they were forced to live in captivity. This sounds like I'm talking about the leopard we were banging on about earlier. Well, I'm not talking about the leopard. I'm talking about people here, Tom. So.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Basically, she's out now, and I don't know whether she's decided it's better outside or.
What do you do with your life at that point?
I don't know. Can you really? The thing is, it's a bit harsh because she sort of missed, that part where you decide what career you have or whatever.
How old is she now?
I think she's 27 or something like that.
So she's 27, and how long has she been in? I don't know what to say.
10 years.
10 years, okay. So she was 17 when she left.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's going to be a real dull personality, isn't she?
Yeah. She's not, well, you know what? I just imagine every conversation she has, every story she has is going to end up, and then he raped me. You know what I mean? It's...
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, it's funny you say that, actually. This is Gina of Jesus.
Oh man.
No, that is that. It is a shame, but.
That is a real shame. That.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, if anything's going to stop you from believing in God, it's being held captive for 10 years.
Yes.
So I would. Yeah. I don't know. Jesus did atheist now. Or.
I think you can do better than the atheist, mate. And I thought it was Juan anyway. Or Carlos.
Well,
I like Carlos better, mate. Carlos is better.
Well, you're saying it wrong. Oh, well, maybe not actually.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Carlos.
Oh, sorry, Tom, that I'm pronouncing your, fake name wrong.
Yeah, I'm quite offended for some reason. Oh well. But no, I just think I tell you who I'm amazed hasn't changed his last name to atheist.
Ed Balls.
Ed Balls? Where have you pulled Ed Balls out from?
I just thought, who's got a ridiculous name that I know? Well, okay, who am I kidding? I don't know him personally, but... no, neither do I, to be honest, but he's a ridiculous man. See, I don't know about the man, but I can tell you what I do know about Tom. That's the name, Ed Balls.
That is just, it's too funny, isn't it?
Yeah. I would have liked to have sort of seen the priest christen the man.
Yeah.
Ed Balls.
Ed Balls, yeah.
You know how they do that sort of Simba thing across the forehead first?
Yeah.
Get a bit of holy water.
I would just...
Oh no, I tell you what would have been even better. Watching old Gina get christened. I know, Gina to Jesus. He must have just creased up at that point.
Nah, it's...
What are the Jesus family doing here? Do you know what I mean? You're having a laugh, mate.
Well, I don't know, but Ed Bowles, he's that bloke who had a day on Twitter. I don't know. Did you see this?
Had a day on Twitter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I've definitely heard about this.
Because he was trying to search his own name, and he accidentally put it in the status. So he just typed in Ed Bowles. It's just like, what?
I'll tell you what is a great combination.
What
mate.
a muppet.
Sort of like the older generation and technology.
Yeah, it's
If
good.
there's ever like a comedic, gold mine, it's old people and technology. Just absolute brilliant. It's sort of like it's like watching someone. It's the kind of thing that like clapping to try and turn off a light.
But my grandma, you know FaceTime or whatever, or Skype. You
Right.
can get them on phones or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, she didn't quite understand that you just kind of hold it there. Yeah, she kept putting it to her ear.
So what? You're looking down her ear canal. While you're
yeah, it's like, oh, grandma, clean it out or whatever. But it's
take a shower.
yeah, but yeah, she thought that's how you do it, which is. She's fair enough.
What's a twat?
Yeah, but that's what I said at the time, actually.
Well, yeah.
It's sort of like, I don't know how like old people though can sort of live in the world without this technology. Like, my grandma hasn't a clue what Amazon is.
Well, where did she get her? Where did she get her? Pre-ordered copy of Halo 4? That's what I want to know.
QVC, I believe.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No,
Price Drop TV.
This is a different grandma now.
Okay.
She every time I go there, she's the Welsh one, right?
Yeah.
It's like the TV's stuck on QVC, and her house is just like covered in this tat. It's like there's like a clock made out of like a bird or something. It's like, when did you I think it's a hobby for her.
Oh, that's quite nice though, mate, isn't it? I mean...
Is it? It's mental.
Oh, it's something to do, isn't it? I mean, what are you going to do at that age? What are you going to do at that age?
I don't know, well...
How old are you, Gran?
That one, like 84, something like that.
84.
I don't know, mess around with like Google Glass or whatever that is.
Well,
That's scary. I think that's like a sign of things to come, that. Have you seen that?
Google Glass?
Yeah.
I've got a thing in mind. It's to do with some shades, but carry on.
It's not just a funky pair of shades, mate.
Yeah, but it's close to.
I think that's a bit harsh. It's a pair of glasses that records.
I knew what it was.
What?
Oh, it records what? Where your pupils are moving. So like, yeah, okay, no, I do know what you mean.
Well,
and like you can look at stuff to click on it. Is that right?
Yeah, like it tells you the weather forecast when you get up. I mean, I don't know why you can't just look at the sky.
So what you have to you have to wear your glasses to bed. Because I don't like the idea of that, mate.
Well, the bit that I didn't like the idea of.
Maybe they'll sell goggles and go around like what's that footballer's name? You had a popular one ages ago. It was on Fever Street.
Ed
Davids.
Davids. Yeah. I believe he was the first wearer of Google Glass.
The prototype.
Yeah, but basically
he had FIFA Street running when he was playing. He was playing football.
Well, basically the weird thing about Google Glass though is you can like just record your day.
Do you know what? I came up with this invention ages ago.
What?
I told you in Phoebe it last year, and you laughed me out of the place. I can't believe it. Because it's genuinely a good idea.
Well, do you know why that is? It's because you're not Google, and
I
respect
you and
Google.
Phoebe have no entrepreneurial knowledge at all, so there's that too. And no faith in me, I might add.
Well, yeah, that's standard.
Anyway, it is standard across the population to have zero faith in me. You are right, mate. Can I tell you my invention again?
What is this? Is this just going to be Google Glass?
No, it's not. It's a bit different.
Oh yeah, we should do like a Dragon's Den thing with this, because do you not remember what my
Because
invention
we have
was
a
like?
bank of money, we can just shell out to
No,
people.
I mean like, you put forward one of your ideas.
And you will
horrifically
and relentlessly shut it down.
Yeah, but then I'll tell you one of my. I mean.
Oh, okay.
Do you not remember some? I had some crackers last year.
You did, yeah. All right, okay. Well, let me give you this, pre-Google Glass thing, okay?
Okay.
It was this it was like a little microphone, okay? Little microphone. You just attach on yourself. Like,
yeah.
It can be small. It's got to be small, obviously.
Well, you're not gonna have like one of those boom mics just attached to your suit.
No, and you wear it on like nights out, or like if you go into like I don't know, maybe you go into someone's birthday party or something like that. Maybe your parents are renewing their vows.
What if you don't get invited to birthday?
Maybe you're going to a wedding, right?
Right. Okay.
Maybe you're going to the royal wedding. I'm not really sure where I'm going with this, but it's an event, okay? It's an event you want memorised, basically.
But just the audio?
Yeah. Well, okay, well, I mean, we could use cameras too, but at the time I said this, at the time I came up with this fantastic idea, it wasn't really plausible for you to just, clip a tiny little camera on yourself and waddle around with it.
It was only a year ago.
So what it does is it constantly records sound, it constantly records and saves the audio, but only like a sort of 10-minute segment is kept alive. So do you know what I mean? 10 minutes in the past it deletes that data. So you're constantly like you have like a sliding 10 minutes of audio, and whenever you click a little button, it saves the previous 10 minutes. So if you've just sort of like, if like you have like one of these like great moments, where it's hilarious and everyone's having a great time. Do you know what I mean? Like a spontaneous moment, like on a night out or whatever. Someone gets into a fight, they could use it as like evidence for that kind of thing, Like if your mate gets into a fight outside a club or whatever, quickly tap it. Then it saves the 10 minutes in the past. Do you know what I mean?
I reckon, yeah, but you can.
Then you only need a tiny bit of memory space on this device, and you're done. It's gonna be cheap. It's cheap.
It's pretty simple, isn't it?
It's simple, cheap, simple.
No, when I said simple, I didn't mean like simple as in, oh, that's great, how simple. I meant simple as in like, you know what I mean? Oh, simple.
Right, okay, so for that reason you're out. What are you about to say that to me?
On the semantic differences of the word simple, I am out. It's alright. I just think, no, I wouldn't buy it.
Well, neither would I, and I'll tell you why. Because it's retarded.
You don't even have faith in yourself.
No, but it was a good idea when I first came up with it. I mean, obviously now it's like...
It's aged horribly.
Yeah, no.
You think?
Yeah,
well, now there's Google Glass that just tapes your whole day.
Well, there's nothing like it though at the moment, is there? No one
Google
like
Glass?
has like live... Yeah, but because everyone's got a fucking Google Glass... Whatever the fuck.
They do look ridiculous. People just... It is like strapping a camera to your head. You couldn't live normally.
Yeah, but it would work with a little mic, wouldn't it? It's a little microphone. A tiny little one.
Yeah.
Like earphone size, but smaller. What I mean by that is smaller than earphone size.
Yeah. So... Well, I don't know. I think it would just cause trouble. Because people are always weaseling their way out of like problems they have by going, nah, you said this.
Right.
And
like stop that.
Yeah, I just.
So you're on the weasel side. You see, this is the kind of person I don't like. Mate. Do you know what I mean? Straight away, you're taking the side of the person who's in the wrong by definition. The fuck is that?
It's a skill though.
You should be happy that the little weasel is getting punished.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, it's all right. I mean, I think I've had better inventions.
Go on then.
Right. Well, there's loads in there, right?
Okay. No. Can I get a pen and paper out? Or?
Yeah. Please.
Well, I'm not gonna.
Please.
Okay.
All right. I'd get your checkbook out as well, mate, because it's gonna blow your mind. Right. There was the bean calendar.
Remind me.
This was every day you got a baked bean in a month, and then you ended up with 30 baked beans,
right,
and maybe a bit of sauce.
Right, where are we getting the beans from?
What do you mean?
Don't you just buy them in a tin anyway? You've already got 100 beans. What? I don't understand it. What's going on?
It's just nice.
Oh, okay, so the product it's like an advent calendar, but instead of tasty chocolates, you get fucking beans.
Yeah.
Right, okay, carry on.
And then
there's got to be something more to this.
And then once you've got through like July or whatever, have a nice, nice 30 beans or whatever. And then, then, you know what I mean? I mean, there was...
I no longer think you're allowed to say Google Glass is shite, mate, after that.
I was saying Google Glass, oh no, was I saying Google, I mean, but right, so there's a slight variation on this.
What's your target market first? I assume...
Bean lovers.
Bean lovers, yeah. Bean lovers across the world.
But you could also do this with seeds. This is a bit better, right?
Do you know how fucked I must have been in first year to have listened to you say that and think,
that is
my God, that's a good idea.
People were like, oh, they were queuing up to invest, mate.
I think...
And I was like, I'm not ready.
I can't help but think me and Phoebe were pulling your leg there.
Yeah. But I think she said the seed calendar was good, right? Listen to this. She does a business degree, right? So I'm not being funny, but I don't care about your opinion. But
I like that. Yeah, that's what the people say on Dragon's Den.
Yeah.
It's halfway through.
Yeah, I don't care about your opinion. Whatever you were called, James Caan. He's rubbish, that one. But
what's the girl's name? Debbie someone, isn't it?
Deborah Dunleavy.
No, it's not that, mate.
Oh no, sorry, yeah, she's
Is it Meaden?
Deborah Meaden, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, what?
To be honest, Debs, I don't give a shit what you say. Unless your name is Juan de Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit here and listen to you.
Right, but you know you get different vegetables in the year that grow at different times?
Yes.
If you're a keen gardener,
right,
you'd get a different seed every day, but it would be like...
You have to be fucking keen gardener, mate.
Seasonal, so like, you'd get tomatoes in like April if that's...
What kind of person has that sort of time where they can plant a different plant daily? I'll tell you,
Old people.
Your gran, flog it to them.
Yeah,
Get on QVC, ring them up. I'm in, Tom. As opposed to the bean calendar, this is absolute gold.
I think my gran would like that.
Well, there you go.
My gran would like that.
Maybe you can do it like weekly, instead of daily, because daily is...
Well, you get like a bunch of seeds. Yeah, maybe that's better, actually.
Or a bunch every week. That's still 52 planting sessions, mate. I don't know how big you think, my gran's allotment is, but it's not that big.
I don't know what you'd give him in like December when nothing grows, some more soil.
Don't plant anything in December. December is known as the month you don't plant anything in.
Is it?
No, you twat.
Oh,
of course you can plant stuff in December.
It's too cold.
Well, it doesn't start growing in December.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah.
Jesus.
But so that was just one, mate. I mean that was just two actually. You're already a billionaire.
Well, to be honest, mate, which one are you doing first, bean calendar or seed calendar? Because if you're doing bean calendar, you're gonna be bankrupt from the start. Do you know what I mean? Game over.
Right. Well, now you've said that, I'll do seed calendar first.
Well, so you do value my opinion then.
Selectively. The next idea is the pluck sack.
I remember the title, I don't remember what it does.
Right. Don't you hate it? I'm going to do a little infomercial now. Don't you hate it when you have shopping bags, right? And they don't...
Can I do the jingle, the music in the background?
You don't know what the product is?
No, just keep infomercial, yeah. Keep going.
Basically, your hands are full. Nah, that's put me off. Your hands are...
Go well, Rees.
I'm getting interrupted by my own infomercial music. What's going on? Shut up. Right, so you can only hold so many bags.
Welcome to QVC.
It would sell. It would fly off the shelves.
I'll be honest, I wasn't listening. Quickly recap. You can have. Give me the.
Well, it's right. I didn't even get through anything there. Right. I mean, it's annoying when you can only hold about 2 bags per hand, can't you?
Right.
What you do is you make a plastic bag.
Okay.
That's like in the shape of a rucksack. So then you can then put it on your back, and then you've got another. That's another bag, right there.
So a disposable rucksack.
Yeah, I guess.
Why is it called a pluck sack? But I'll tell you what I thought the product was when you said pluck sack.
See if this is better.
Well, at all you'd use, pull the hairs off your balls. Hence pluck sack.
Oh, yeah.
So you might want to rethink the title.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to read you the infomercial, I'm not going to lie, Tom, because that was shocking.
Well, so what you thought it was, that was the music you were going to give it. If you thought it was something to pluck ball sacks, and you did that music, that little...
What, as opposed to what? Bohemian Rhapsody? I mean, what goes on? What goes on a plucking the balls commercial?
I don't know.
Well, I'd like to hear it.
I don't know, some like...
Wow, 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 wow.
I was going to go da-da-da-da.
Also, like sort of end of the world Armageddon kind of shit.
Yeah.
Okay, well, each their own. I mean, when I think of balls, I don't think end of the world.
Well...
I don't think a lot, to be honest. I don't often think of balls.
Well, no, I'd say that's fair enough. But you don't like the pluck sack.
Who am I kidding? I think of them all the time.
You're not a fan. You're not a fan.
To be honest, mate, it's not a massive improvement on the rucksack or the plastic bags.
What do you mean? What do you mean? It's a massive improvement.
I'm out.
You're
I'm
out.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see what.
Well,
we'll see what Carl and Meaden say, but I'm not in.
I mean, what are you in though? You know what I mean? You're the worst investor ever. I mean, I've just given you gold and.
Yeah, well, I'm a trendsetter, Tom. So the people following. You're forgetting that. You're forgetting the sort of influence I have.
Yeah. There was I think this is a good idea, right?
Go on.
Right, and you'd like this because it's made out of magnets.
Right. Yeah. I fucking love magnets.
Yeah. Being right.
Yeah.
You attach magnets to the front, back, and side of your car. And of every car in the world.
Every car in the world.
And the sides of roads.
Okay.
Right.
And what's this doing?
Stop crashes.
Well, it wouldn't stop crashes.
Why not?
Well, because the magnet's still going to stop you, so you're still going to crash. What do you mean? What are you expecting is happening here? You get up a bit of speed, right? Hit a T-junction. Yeah. The magnet's staring you straight down. You're still going to crash into the wall, not touching it, but you're being pushed away by the magnet. You're still going to go flying out the windscreen, aren't you?
Yeah, but the car's nice and safe.
Well, no, the car would get dented if the magnet's powerful. If your magnet's powerful enough to stop a speeding car, mate, it's going to dent the fucking car too, isn't it?
So it just doesn't work?
Well, what do you think it is? I don't understand what you think a magnet is. A massive pillow.
Basically. I thought it would just kind of slow the car down.
What, gradually?
God, I'm probably causing more deaths than I'm saving, yeah.
Well, I'm thinking about it now, actually, mate. I'm thinking about it now.
Would it not just slow it down?
No, it might do. It might do. I'm just thinking if you had 2 bar magnets, right? The little, maybe the horseshoe one's a bit easier.
I think you need bigger magnets than this, mate.
No, I'm just saying. And you, ram them together. They stop pretty quick, don't they? You might as well just be chinking them together.
Yeah.
So, I can't see it. I've got a better idea.
Alright.
Massive pillows.
That's what airbags are, but have you ever seen an actual airbag?
I knew we'd already got something like this.
Yeah. They're not pillowy at all. They're not soft. They're like, apparently loads of people just die in the airbag. Do you know what I mean?
I can't help but think they save more lives than they kill. I'm no engineer, but I would rather go headfirst into an airbag.
It's like, I've also heard that, on aeroplanes,
yeah,
when they go brace...
Yeah, this is out. Yeah, I've heard this too.
Okay, yeah.
It's almost, what you're about to say,
yeah,
the next few words you're about to hear are utter shite, so...
Okay.
It's
because they want you to die.
Right.
So then you don't, sue them.
Right.
And therefore... cost them loads of money.
Well, again, obvious bullshit.
Well, okay.
No company's going to do that, mate.
Why not?
Say, why don't they,
What if they all did it, then we can't stop them?
Why don't they, put explosives in the seats to kill you faster? Or maybe, spikes?
Because that's too obvious,
maybe
you know what I mean?
Oh, no, okay.
No, these are too obvious.
It is too obvious,
The brace machine is I'll be well safe now. No way, you're dead. Bam.
I'll tell you what would be better. getting like all the people to sort of get into like sex positions, just to give the cabin crew one last laugh before they die.
And then, yeah, that'd be nice. All the aircraft investigators go, no wonder this bloody thing crashed. Bloody pilot's getting a blowy.
Do you know what else I had actually, Tom? In the gas that you get the maths that drop down.
Yeah.
They put sort of like a diluted sedative in them to keep you calm, stop you panicking.
Really? Is that true? It's quite that. Well, they should do that.
It makes a bit of sense, doesn't it? I don't know whether it's actually true or not, but I heard it. It makes much more sense than
killing all the passengers. Kill them all.
Yeah,
well, you're taking out repeat business there, aren't you?
I can't help it think I'll be legislated against.
I mean, I'm terrified of when I go to Cuba, because what's that airline going to be? You know what I mean?
Well,
it's going to be literally just like Cardboard Box Airlines or whatever. So.
Sorry, just going back on what you said earlier about the tucking up position.
Yeah.
The brace for impact position. I just had this nice little image that the plane's about to crash. The captain goes online saying, we're experiencing some technical difficulties. We're gonna have to crash landing. Assume the position, and then you just go no. Everyone else is like tucked up.
I was
you
like,
don't even put the seatbelt on. You're trying to kill me.
Because I'm a maverick. Yeah. And I go, I'm gonna be the only survivor in this crash. Mark my words. No,
brilliant.
Yeah, I think it'd be just interesting of what people do in that situation. The plane's crashing. Do you scream or are you just perfectly calm? Personally, I think I would scream the house down, and it'd be really awkward when we all survived, because they'd just be like, you were the bloke causing everyone to panic, you dick. Yeah. And I was like,
you're the bloke doing star jumps in the aisle while we're all in the just losing his mind. Right, so I was watching this documentary, right, on this...
Channel 5, I'd imagine.
No, it was actually on a website. I can't remember what the website's name was. It was one of these things that's linked to Facebook and whatever. You click on it and it takes you to it. And
every website ever then now.
Well, yeah. It might have been a stumble upon thing.
Okay. Yeah.
So I clicked on it, and it was a sort of documentary about this Australian girl who goes to Dubai, right, on a job, and as a bit of a...
What kind of job? That's mysterious.
It is about her sort of mishaps. I'll call them mishaps, but later you'll realise it's not really a mishap, it's more rape and incarceration, to be honest.
What? Wait, that's her job?
No, her job. That's not her job. Her job was like, I don't know, something boring, something businessy, I think.
Ah, right. And in the end... okay,
let me tell you the story, mate. She goes to Dubai and it sort of advertises this really sort of accepting of Western culture kind of place.
Yep.
The
France of the Middle East, I believe.
Well, anyway, and sort of under the surface there is actually really strict, Arabic laws. I think they call it Sharia law, is what's going on there at the moment. So sort of Islamic-based law, sort of Saudi Arabia kind of thing.
Right, okay. What? I want to know what a Saudi Arabia sort of thing is. But...
Well, you know how it's sort of... okay, I'm probably making a sweeping generalisation here, but...
Okay.
The whole...
Okay.
We're going to cut your hand off if you...
Oh, right, yeah.
If you... I don't know, if you like pinch someone, we'll cut your hand off. If you have sex outside of marriage, we're locking you up. If you're a woman, we're going to stone you to death. Guilty until proven innocent.
Guilt. See what you've done there. I'm from what I'm gathering, you don't think the legal system they have there is particularly modern. Or
well, allow me to tell this short story, Tom.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, pretty much all I know about the law in Dubai is from this documentary, so brace yourself. Basically, this woman goes to work in Dubai, and she ends up getting her drink spiked, right, by some of the employees of this hotel.
Right.
4 men rape her, okay? She wakes up with like cracked ribs and whatever. Goes down the police station, says, "I've just been raped."
Yeah.
And the police are like, "We're nicking you for sex outside of marriage." She gets locked up for a year.
A year?
I couldn't believe it.
Oh my god, that's
I mean, it's not
mental.
something to laugh about. I don't know why I'm chuckling, but she's home safe now.
You think that's... Yeah, I mean, I think they're a bit... Don't get me wrong, I think they might be a bit strict, because the person I've heard about is that there's this... I can't remember who it was. It's like a DJ.
Right.
And he...
It's not Miles, is it?
I don't think it was Miles. He got a piece of marijuana stuck in the sole of his shoe. It was a tiny little piece.
Was it his?
I don't think so.
Oh man, so he was just walking along.
Yeah.
And there's just like, marijuana blowing by like tumbleweed.
Yeah, and basically he's in prison for ages.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it does suck that, doesn't it?
Oh, that was another little aspect of the story as well, because she was drugged and she'd been drinking alcohol. She was like done for drugs as well.
Jesus, not a good day.
So unlucky, isn't it? Oh man.
But I tell you, he's been let out of prison today.
I
don't know if you saw this. This might be a bit off your radar. This one.
Go on.
Chris Huhne.
Yeah, off my radar, mate.
Yeah. Do you know about it though at all?
Do I know about who?
Do you know about the case or whatever?
No.
Right. But basically...
Elaborate, my friend.
It's not... Basically, he just got caught lying about his speeding points.
Right.
And it ruined his career. So he could have... All he had to do was take 3 points.
Oh, this was a mess with a divorce and stuff.
Yeah, and then the woman thought it'd be hilarious. Well, not hilarious, but you know what I mean? She thought she would get a revenge by, like, stitching him in this.
She sounds a little cheeky, mate. We should take her to Dubai.
Yeah. And basically, she got done for perjury.
Perjury?
I think that's the word.
Maybe. Oh, is this like... Oh, no, I think I know what you mean. It's a bit like libel, in it, but in written form or something.
I'm not entirely... Right, anyway.
It's lying, isn't it? Isn't that
yeah, lying to the police. That's what I thought it was.
Okay.
Okay. So she got done for that for doing it initially. So, idiot. But yeah...
Silly bitch.
I mean, I thought he was going to be, like, proper, like, bummed for a good solid 4.5 years or whatever for that.
Yeah.
He was only in there 8 weeks.
Right.
And he was in an open prison.
That is a concept I'm struggling to get my head around.
Yeah, that's what I thought when I read it. What is an open prison? Why do they exist? This is a massive loophole in our system.
There's a bit of an oversight in the whole,
A bit. The bloody door's open on the cell. just jog out. Maybe that's why he got out so early. He just walked out. Yeah, it's mental. That and so after, and he had his thing reduced because he was a good boy and whatever. And he's out free now, but open prisons.
Mental.
Yeah.
I like the idea that sort of taxi companies capitalised and built ranks right outside the doors. So you'd get the prison bus bringing people in, and then taxis just take people in.
Yeah, I get the impression that not many people actually leave though.
Oh my god, that sounds a little grim. What do you mean? If you go to an open prison, we're not going to see you again. It's like Guantanamo.
No, I meant like they don't actually escape for whatever reason.
I think me and you have a rather surface level understanding of what an open prison is, mate.
What do you reckon it is?
I have literally no idea.
See, what I think it is that you could leave, but if you were caught leaving, you'd be put in a bad prison.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. So it's a bit like the prison that Batman ends up in The Dark Knight Rises. Never understood that. It's meant to be the worst prison in the world, but you can just
there's
fucking
a hole
climb
in
out.
the bloody
There's a fucking
roof.
hole there. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Jesus Christ.
I mean, architecture mishap.
Yeah, nice one, mate. If you're going to hire someone to build a prison, don't hire that man.
That was. I thought that part of that film was absolute rubbish, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you know what happened? They thought of the title before the plot was what happened there.
What was the title?
Dark Knight Rises. They're thinking, how are we going to make this a metaphor?
Let's get him in a prison well.
Yeah.
Oh
my god, is that what it is too? Because he fell down a well, didn't he?
Did he? We're not thinking of the Da Vinci Code now?
I'm pretty sure I'm still on Batman, mate.
Oh, right, okay.
He falls down a well. Do you not remember that? And then his dad comes down on a little rope and goes, do you know why we fall down, Bruce? So we can pick ourselves back up again. Which I don't understand, because there's no need to pick yourself back up. So we can learn to pick ourselves back up. That's what it is. It's the learning part.
Just don't fall over.
Yeah, but then you don't know how to... Yeah, you're right. No, you're right. You're right.
Save the asshole.
See, the problem is with saying, do you know why we fall down, Bruce? It's so we can learn how to get back up. It's like you say, there's no need to learn how to get back up if you don't fall down. It's the most ridiculous thing ever.
It's
I don't
like
understand.
people always say like that. It's not how you fall; it's how you get up again.
How about don't fall in the first place?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's one of those like sentences that you know when people have like setbacks in their lives or whatever. No, they never actually think about these things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You sort of get on with it.
Yeah. It's like the thing you read when you get these people who are depressed. They surf the internet looking for pictures with little sort of inspirational quotes written on them.
Do they?
Yeah. And it says, it's always darkest before the dawn. And it's like, what the fuck does that mean? How is that helping me?
Is it always darkest before the dawn? Yeah,
I'm not sure whether I've quoted that right.
And has it considered...
I believe that comes up in Batman too.
What?
Yeah. Like,
I doubt it has.
no, I don't think they have, mate.
I mean, yeah, I've got a bloody lamp outside my window at home. Has it considered? It's always bright. It's always just, you know what I mean? Garbage.
Absolute garbage.
Yeah, but other Batman's pretty good, I thought. Yeah. Again, it's just a bit. It's a bit gay.
Yeah, it's funny that, isn't it?
It's
like when it's like when you get adults saying they've read Harry Potter. Do you know what I mean?
Oh right, okay. I meant when I say gay, I mean I assume you're thinking of the. I mean I just meant he wears tights.
Oh, so then it's a bit sort of homoerotic.
Yeah, it's a bit like, you know what I mean. And he has that voice like that I'd imagine you only hear in public toilets. That.
Yeah, and dirty talk amongst.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to. Scare off any homos, but yeah. No. I was thinking by gay. I thought you meant it's rather childish, is what it is. It's a flying bat, mate. How have they managed to convert it into something that I'm comfortable going to the cinema to see? Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, it's like you get adults queuing up for the midnight release of Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can understand. Like don't get me wrong. I've read all the books, seen all the films. But
are you one of them though?
I didn't queue up. I didn't dress up either. Apparently, there's people who dressed up in the queues as well.
I believe that.
Which is pretty specialist, mate. Pretty specialist, that kind of thing.
Yeah, that is pretty special. I don't get how people can... I don't know if it's because I don't have much of an imagination. I don't get how people can be caught up by something that's not real in that way. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think that's why you're not starring in the next Star Wars film.
Yeah.
Because you
I
sort
slagged it off earlier.
Yeah, you did.
That's probably why. You don't get like Christian Bale going, yeah, he's a bit homoerotic, that Batman.
Yeah.
It would probably ruin it a bit.
Right.
Yeah.
What is your opinion on fatties, Tom?
I was a little fatty though, wasn't I?
So I recall.
So yeah, I don't know. You've not actually seen majorly.
But
Overwatch.
I haven't. I'd love
Sadly.
to. I would love to. We've got to get some of these pictures released on the internet, mate. I imagine they already are actually just kicking around the internet somewhere.
I'm not sure actually because it was like pre-Facebook when I was like, thank God, when I had a bit of you know.
Do you blame yourself?
It's hard not to really. I mean, I wasn't force fed. It wasn't like foie gras. You know what I mean? I was just shoveling shit into my mouth.
So what you're saying is they didn't chop up your liver and try and flog it? Is that what that is?
Yeah. I just ate too many Pringles or whatever.
Yeah.
But
Well, they say once you pop, you can't stop, and I believe you took that a little literally.
Well, yeah.
As in, you literally could not stop eating Pringles.
Yeah, no, Pringles were alright.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, I did. I'm not sure whether it was my fault. I used to eat I used to go to the sweet shop near me every day.
Yeah.
And buy a whole vanilla slice, and I'd be able to eat it in under a minute.
Right.
And I don't know if you've seen a vanilla slice.
Yeah.
These are big vanilla slices.
No, I can imagine, mate. I'll tell you what, I do like, little observation. Some people time themselves, jogging round the park. Other people time themselves eating vanilla slices. I think that's where the distinction lies.
I mean, my PB was about 24 seconds, I think.
You've got it down to a 30-second romp.
So we'd do that, and then I would wait outside the chippy for it to open at about 5 o'clock. And I'd just stand there waiting for it.
Would you be doing star jumps in the meantime?
No.
Again, therein the problem lies.
Yeah. But basically, I did it with, 2 friends or whatever, and they were just naturally skinny. So I would eat the same as they would, probably a bit more. Well, probably a lot more, because I had an appetite, and they would just be fine, which was a bit annoying.
Oh, you need to hang around with some fat people, mate. Although you might have become like a scooter gang, and just just rolling around Morrison's,
I don't know,
your arm out, scooping all the ice cream off the shelf.
What, Fat Man's Hell's Angels? Just sort of Belly's Angels or something. Oh, close, but
Belly's Angels.
Belly's Angels.
Helly's Angels. No, I'm trying to think of a good name there. Hell's
Kitchen.
Hell's Kitchen. Hell's Kitchen. Very good.
Yeah. But yeah, so
that's what that show should have been,
Yeah.
How good? How
they
good
missed
would
out
that
there.
Been?
They but
forget the F word. The F word. Fat.
Fat.
Do you know what? Maybe this dude is just a closet.
Who are we talking about now? Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay. He's the F word Hell's Kitchen, mate.
Well, I swear he's like a closet paper man. The way his face creases is just ridiculous.
Never heard that, closet paper man. Do any of these paper men come out the closet at any point? Sort of, all holding hands in a line.
I think the creases on his face came out for him, to be honest, mate. Ridiculous. He had to have surgery for that.
Oh, he's had surgery, is he?
Yeah, he's had plastic surgery for the creases on his face.
Oh my.
Yeah, I know, yeah, it's pretty good that, isn't it?
Does he look alright, or does he look ridiculous?
I think they've just,
Have they literally cut his face off, ironed it, whacked it back on?
No, I think it looks alright. It's just, yeah, you can't get over the fact that,
It's probably grafted off his arse, mate, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
So...
Imagine so, But, the one thing I did see about fat people, though, recently...
Go on.
Story. About how there's a Malaysian airline...
Yeah.
That's charging people, they're going to, set a weight...
Yeah.
And then they're going to, go...
Per kilogram, that's an extra quid, thank you very much.
Yeah, per kilogram or whatever, that's how much you pay or whatever.
I like that, that's cool.
Do you like that?
Yeah.
Is that...
Well, maybe per... No, it's fair.
It's not really nice, that, though, is it?
What do you mean it's not nice? It's going to stop fatties flying with them, I can tell you. They'll just get on Ryan Airways.
Well, it's Malaysia, isn't it?
What do you mean it's Malaysia?
I don't think they have Ryan Airways.
No, you're right, I wasn't thinking.
But...
No, it's good. I'll tell you why, because it costs the airline more to fly a fat person than it does a skinny person.
Yeah.
Fuel, mate.
I mean, I think... So I, weigh about 65, 67 kilos or whatever.
Right.
And I never take barely any baggage.
Yeah.
I, take... a couple of t-shirts or whatever.
Yeah. Well, I imagine it's all the condoms that
weigh
down.
Yeah. Be me and all that. But
well, someone's got to carry them. My suitcase isn't big enough, so
yeah, but
it's always it's useful to have you on the road, mate.
So I'm about 70 kilos altogether.
Okay, yeah. Whereas this fatty.
So not only is he double my size in weight,
also
he's probably brought his hair straighteners or whatever with him and everything.
I'm more picturing a bald fat man. So
Okay.
we
Right,
got
he's bought his like
scalp
his,
wax.
his scalp wax.
scalp wax, yeah.
His shiner. And
Prime and shine, yeah.
Yeah. So you could get 2 of me on that airline.
And it would cost the airline.
Does take the piss a bit.
See, yeah. I know what you mean, mate. I do know what you mean. But at the same time, people have got to have their. It's gonna scare off fatties, mate, if you start charging them extra to fly.
What do you mean scare them off?
Well, they're not gonna want to fly with you.
They're not like deer.
I like the idea that you get a herd together. Oh, mate, I'll tell you what. Someone should have put. You know that fuck, what was that dog's name? The YouTube clip that everyone saw. Was it Winston?
Winston. Oh, oh God, what was his name?
He shouts it. What is it?
Oh,
Anyway, it's irrelevant. Just someone should have photoshopped in a herd of fat people just fleeing from this little dog as it's running after. What is that, man? What is that video?
And well, it's funny. It's talking about fat people because we're actually currently in the fattest region in the whole of England.
What, Nottingham?
East Midlands is apparently the fattest.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know whether it's because there's fuck all else to do.
Right.
I believe that comes into it. I don't know actually. Because to be honest, I haven't noticed. There's not more fat people here than.
No, to be honest, mate.
Are you surprised?
Would you say young people were generally skinnier than sort of, the middle age?
Yeah, by miles.
Right. Well, we live in a pretty, student dense place, mate. I'm beginning to wonder whether, perhaps further out into the suburbs is where the real fat lies.
Real fat, yeah.
So,
I mean,
we're talking like proper fat people, the people who have to invest in
that's
not only the mobility scooters, but the, heavy duty suspension in the mobility scooter.
That's the depressing thing, is that although you think you're not going to be fat in the future,
It's inevitable.
yeah, everyone's fat, isn't they? That's depressing, isn't it?
Wow. Look at that! Jesus
You're going to be
Christ.
ugly, you're going to be fat, you're going to have horrible Gordon Ramsay creases in your face.
Yeah.
I already have quite defined forehead lines, actually. Look there.
Yeah, but the rest of your
this is at 20.
The rest of your face looks young though, mate, so it's sort of not noticeable. Do you know what I mean? And by young, I mean, well, you look about 30.
Really?
No, I'm winding you up. It's just because I'm jealous.
Better than
All right.
13, mate.
Yeah, there it is. I was waiting for it, mate. I was about to, be nice to you there and say it's
Yeah.
just because I'm jealous of your facial
Well,
hair, but you had to, come in early with the old underage again.
Yeah.
So it's
wanna-
funny how you're focusing on that one, isn't it, Tom? I've got. I know Mr. Barlow that can sort you right out there, sunshine. So
He's back.
he comes up every episode. I like it.
But
We could have a Ken what we got? We got
is this almost a fan club, or is that?
Well, I was gonna say we got Minge Monday, Tit Tuesday, Weird Wank Wednesday. Maybe we can have a Ken Thursday. Doesn't quite rhyme, does it?
No, it doesn't. It's not alliterated. We cannot have that.
Okay.
It's not alliterated.
Okay.
It's, you know what I mean.
But Ken Barlow doesn't fit in any day
Savile
of the week.
Saturday.
Yes, there it is. Look at that.
Yeah.
Wit, Tom. Jesus,
Yeah.
that was quick.
Damn.
Right, well, you're going to have to wait a few days, guys, but it's in the pipeline, and that's all you need to know. That's it. You've been listening